You take the scissors.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, so
Very good girl.
that's all. I started mail call.
Oh,
I'm putting
okay.
the scissors right there. Ho, good girl. We are trusting that you're not going to kill us, Sunshine. She's
Well.
got it wedged in there really tight.
She's got the wire from the fence. It's gone between her hoof and her shoe.
And they're new shoes, so they're not coming off.
Oh.
I think we're going to need that thing.
Right.
So I'm going to run and get it. So you do mail call for a second.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm going to turn it around because I can't see what I'm doing.
okay.
Is it
Good girl.
on? Look.
Yep. Good girl.
How
Good
are
girl.
we?
Ho.
Hello. It's very hot. And Sunshine has been a very good girl because her foot is stuck on the fence.
Okay, I'm going to just, nobody move.
And,
Ho. Just tell her ho. Good girl, ho.
She's a very good girl. Yeah. She's shaking the fence bigly. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go and find the nail clippers. Janine is sprinting down the drive. Well, kind of slowly, shouting, "Ho, Sunshine." But Sunshine is a really steady lady. Chester, on the other hand, would be having a freak out. But Chester is standing, providing moral support for Sunshine with her stucky foot. And this is why we always have a pair of wire clippers, because this happens very regularly. It's the difficulty. Good girl. You're a good girl. I know. It's the difficulty of having horses with shoes on. And shoes, they get stuck in hay bags, they get stuck in fences, they get stuck just wherever they can put their blinking feet. And she's done a real good job. And I'm wondering if can you see that way down there? If I go in really close. So it's wedged in super tight. But the beauty of Sunshine is she's doing really well. Chester's eating my feet. Get off my feet, Chester. Chester's got a thing about toes, Janine. He's got a thing about toes. Hey, stand still. I know, neither of us.
Good girl, Sunshine.
She's a very good girl.
Good girl. Thank God this isn't Chester.
Well, that's what I was just saying. Chester would have been having an absolute freaky fit.
And thank God there's a Goldie's warrior who let me know that she had her foot caught.
Yes.
Okay, ho, Sunshine. Good girl.
So
Ho.
Janine will just go in and she'll clip out the offending piece that's
Good
trapping
girl.
her, and then she will have the pleasure of extracting the wire from her.
Ho. Do not move, Sunshine.
You go,
Do
darling.
not move. Good girl.
Very good girl.
This is one of those times when it's good that we have all of our stuff where it belongs.
Exactly.
And now people understand why I'm replacing some fence. Okay.
And why
Great.
we all have our super duper
And
wire
thank
cutters.
you to the person, the Goldie's warrior, who said, it looks like Sunshine has her foot caught in something.
Someone, Sunshine.
I don't know how, she must have been getting in a fly.
Oh gosh, she's pulled it right out from. So it's come from this corner in here. Can I let her go, or she's
No,
still got that attached? Chester's now helping. Chester, stop being a silly Billy.
Yeah, a good girl.
Silly boy. You are a silly Billy boy. Chester's a very silly boy.
Happen.
Look at this, it's trying to reconnect. There we go.
There we go. Crisis averted. Thank God you were home.
I
I was like, shit.
only just got
Because I
home.
didn't want to leave her. Oh, Sunshine, you're all better.
Sunshine's
You can
like,
go now.
can I go? Do I have to? Is
Yes.
it dinner time?
Yes.
She's like, is it dinner?
This is the kind of thing that they pull their leg off.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Crisis averted. This is one way to get you to do mail call with me.
Yes, I know. See? Sunshine, you're
Okay,
so naughty.
so we'll also look at our inappropriate footwear.
I know, look.
She's got those
I
on.
have just been in the pool with noodles.
And I got
with
these
the
on.
Crocs on.
And those
look,
are big feet,
see
too close
this?
to us.
Broken toe.
Broken toe, yeah.
Because
One thing-
what do you call them, stood on it yesterday.
One thing, owning horses, you should never wear flip-flops
No.
around them. Or something like
Ever.
this, because they
Ever.
will take your toes off.
They will.
Sunshine was so good today. Oh, poor girl.
Such a good girl. Yes. And
Um,
Chester's now chewing her harness. Look.
Yes.
Her halter.
Okay, wait a minute, I'll show you that.
It's like playing with everything.
He's like, is that wire? Can I play with wire?
Get off.
See, this is why I go through so many halters, is because Chester, the little mouthy.
Chester's a silly bitty.
Yeah.
I
didn't even know who called me, but I was on the phone and somebody called. And then I got off to do mail call, and I was like, oh shit. So poor Sunshine.
She's just standing there like.
She just loves attention. She did the I bring her out when people come now.
Yeah.
And she stands so perfectly for them. And all these people got a picture with Sunshine. I think she's a hit.
But she's always been quite sociable. She's been quite personable. Chester doesn't like.
Well,
I mean, look, seriously.
Look at this. He is chewing.
That is her halter.
When I went down to Aiken, I went through 4 leather halters.
And it's him, because you're such a baby.
Yep, and he won't stop either.
And that's Rocco going home.
Yep. Rocco is one of the...
No, the donkeys, everybody was asking. So he's gone home.
Yes.
And,
yes. It's Chester's tired.
Chester, what are you doing? You silly bitch?
Yeah. So...
I'm not a scratching post.
This is a little bit of a different mail call than I had planned. These are the horses that are naughty. And this is the fence that I now need to replace. Yeah, see the posts.
Came from right in there in the corner.
Yeah, the posts are the problems because these posts are pressure treated. They last for 20 years and they were put in about 30 years ago.
Nothing left
and they just break off. This is a little viewing station here that the metal posts are good, but the corner posts, and I've been replacing posts all over the place. All of these posts right here, you'll see I'm replacing some of the posts for the goats, because the goats, in addition to having a gate in the back of the goat paddock, there is also an issue with the goats is they've been going underneath the fence.
I fixed that this morning.
But she fixed it. But no, yeah, they've been in all day, which is
so far
no indication of whether they're going to stay in. But I've already replaced. You could see some of those posts are replaced, and they just go on to the next post and start working.
And a tree came down 2 years ago and took out some of that fence as well. Chester,
yeah.
What is it?
So it's a constant battle of replacing things. And now that we're standing out here, I can show you. There's watch your feet.
Chester.
He just wants to eat everything.
Everything.
No, he's got itchy now.
Silly boy.
Yeah. They just. So up there is the Deagle house, and see that wire fence, the tall wire fence around it, and the camera for the yard camera is right up on the on that as well, on the peak of the roof there. You'll see the camera. The tall wire fence is where the chickens are going to go. That's a chicken run, and then the goats kind of go around the wire, and then over in the back they can get into the Deagle house, and they have a 10 by 12 stall in the Deagle house. I'm afraid to go down here to show you guys, but because I might lose reception here. But see how they can come around, and then they go into the Deagle house on the back side, and they have a 10 by 10 stall, so they can get in and out of the rain. Sometimes they just prefer to be in the rain, but this is where they were getting in and out. One woman complained that the goats are out, and it's because they've been going in and out underneath here, which Elizabeth, I guess, has now fixed. So yay. And I put the horses out here because we had a group that came in today, and I like when people come in, I like to have it the whole farm staged so that when they drive in the gate, they see the goats right here, they see the horses out here, they see the fountains. I put the cow in the main the arena field, which is what we call it, but I'll walk over here. Get your toes out of here before they get stepped on.
I'm getting a bit nervous.
Sunshine, you behave yourself. Sunshine's like, the gate's closed. We could probably just open it up and they'll head down. At a slow walk, guys. Slow walk. Watch your toes, Elizabeth. They come. Go slowly, nice and slowly. All right. I don't normally let them loose because they run around. But she's going to be a good girl today because she's already had trauma. These guys I don't let yeah, they when they get loose, they start running around. But hopefully, they'll be good. I'll put them in when I get off a mail call. So then over here, there's the main gate where the bus comes in. We've had 2 days of visitors to the farm, so they come in. Chester. Oh, Michelle's not home, so that's good.
Well, you'll soon discover that.
Chester's.
He lives in this house.
It's amazing. Chester is such a scaredy cat, but he is so adventurous on his own. Yeah, now he's going to walk over here. So people drive up the driveway and they see the cow over there. There's Elvis. See, there's Elvis by the chair. He's like, what's going on over there? And they come through the gates. Up here, you'll see the chickens. And I'm replacing all the fence up here. Tearing down the old fence, putting in new posts, because this is where Elizabeth's dogs are eventually going to go, is in this area, and it goes off into the back. So that, because they go underneath the fence too, which is another problem. Tell you, problems on top of problems. Ugh. Chester, no, we're going down to the barn. No. Yeah. Guys, you're supposed to just eat quietly. Okay, and then we're going to he'll follow us. Come on, Chester, let's go. He's following me a little too closely. And here is Michelle's house. Put in a new door
In our lovely garden.
in the cabin in her lovely garden. And this is Chester being too close. He's too close. Got a new railings on the deck up there. Bob's been doing some work there. We are going to put that wire cutter exactly where it is. No, it goes in by the, so it's closer to the fence. This is a frequent thing that happens. It's right inside the boat tent.
All right, just at the entrance to the lake.
So then the bus comes down here, and I usually have Delight and a couple donkeys grazing along here. Horses out there. In here I put Flower because she gets into too many things, and the pig, so they see the pig. And then over here we have Sally and a bunch of ducks. And then the van pulls up right about here, and you'll see the camera for the yard camera. And I'm drying some of Piggy blankets, only because Piggy is fully housebroken. But I like him to have fresh bedding. Every other day I change his bedding so it's nice and fresh and smells good for him. Camera's right there, and this is the VIP area. Yes, for people who want to hit their heads, okay? This little area right here, because it goes right into that barrel right there. Right there. Thank God it was there, because that would have been a disaster. Because there is a beam right here that nobody sees. See that beam? Do you know how many times I've hit my head on this beam? There's one on each side, and it's black, just so that it needs to be painted bright orange. So I put this in here so people won't hit their heads on the beam, because it seems like a good shortcut to go across, but it's not. So then, oops, I'm giving them the experience. Carlene, I never thought it was going to work. She stuffed the lawnmower through there and then cut in there. She drove it. And it fit. I didn't either. And she didn't even measure it. She just kind of drove right through, and I'm like, there goes the fence.
If it doesn't fit, if I just keep putting my foot on the gas, it'll go.
I've seen her go over a rock, and she's like, if it doesn't get over this rock, I'll just ruin the tractor. Yeah. So, anyways, it's hard to find good.
Didn't get the corners though. Look.
Yeah, it's hard to find good landscapers nowadays. Okay, and then over here is people come in, they sit and have lunch. Right here, I've washed these, and I always have them cleaned and ready for new people to come down for lunch. They sit and have lunch. There's seating for, we could probably fit 25 people. There's 3 tables here. And they have lunch. And then I bring animals I I bring the chickens in. This is from bringing the chickens in for them to see the big fluffy chicken. I have a new favorite goat, so I bring the goat in. And the donkeys are loose. I just kind of bring animals in here. I bring the piggy in here. Today's group was a little mobile. We've had groups 2 days in a row. Yesterday's group was not mobile. They all came in and they sat, so I brought everything here. But these guys, I brought animals in here, and then when I went to get the next animal, they just all wandered off. And they were all over the place.
Well, the animals, that is.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more mobile. So it's, you never really know, but the good news is I was able to do the job today. Carlene was off with Judy, and I was able to do the visit today all by myself, and people were super happy. It was like we're 2 hours into it, and I'd shown them all the animals, and they just didn't want to leave. They were just hanging around it, so it was nice. They were really nice people today. So the goats don't have their bins to sleep in because they're right outside, and I saw them in their bins. The bins, I cleaned out the goat stall, and I put them outside to air out. And
Such a mess in those bins.
and they go in those bins, and they poop in them. So if you think they're sitting in nice, comfortable stuff,
And then they lie on top of it.
and they lie on top of it. So it's really not as cozy as you think it is. So I put it outside. I put a thin layer of hay in there so they can lie in them. They were lying in them today. But until they stop pooping in them, I don't want to, I want to promote lying on the nice fresh hay that's on the ground, and not the bins that they have pooped in. Okay, so these are the ugly ducks. When you say ugly duckling, this is it. They're ugly and they're mean, and I don't like them. I like Sally. Miss Sally Pants. Sally Pants. Yeah. She's got a lot to say today. So she's realized that people come here and throw treats over the side to her. So I think she likes it. But Sally's been nesting down by the gates open, down by the ponds. She has a little nest down there. That's where she prefers to be. And every day I filled up their water thing, and they just play with it and make it muddy and don't drink it. They just put their feet in it and put mud in it. So, yeah. This is where when you go out for Chinese food and they give you Peking duck, this is what you're eating. Not a big fan of these guys, but that's all right. So, that's what we got going on for Goldie's Farm. We have visits, 2 more visits. Today's Wednesday. We got 2 more days of visits. One thing I did do today was we had to be in Rockport this morning. I've realized when we have farm visits, I can't do a morning visit and then a farm visit in the afternoon, because it just takes so much more effort getting all the animals where they need to be and making sure that the tables are wiped down, and there's only so much energy I have in the day, and when the people were here for 2 hours today, it's hard to be pleasant and full of energy when you do because yesterday we did the job at the home for the deaf in the morning, and then I came home to a group here. It's hard to get that kind of energy going when you're rushing around. So I'm going to be reserving Fridays and pushing people to have Fridays the day that we have the farm visits. What I did was I went through the schedule, which is shocking that we are, somebody wanted to have us come visit them, and they said they couldn't find any openings in June. And I went out and I'm like, wow, that's because there is no openings in June. It's completely booked in June. And then July's pretty much booked. There's a couple openings in July. So I'm starting to juggle things around and be respectful of the fact that there's only so many hours of the day. So
Do you know another interesting thing that I saw was happening? There's people who work at a certain place where we've been, and
Yeah.
then they take a job in another place,
And then they drag
and
us up.
then they say, hey, could you come and visit here as well? It would be absolutely wonderful if you could come
Yeah.
and visit.
Yeah.
So then from one place you go to another because that's
Exactly,
how it is.
yes.
And so it's,
But you still got to go to the other place.
Exactly.
So I think the word is out,
Yes.
but I need to go back to some places where we're on a regular basis, like Aspen Hill, we're there, every other week. And the job up in Rockport, I think we're going to Gloucester tomorrow, but we should be doing the job in Rockport
Yes, and do you
at the
remember-
same time, because those towns are a long drive. Yeah,
Who
yeah.
used to be at, what's the place in Danvers? You remember?
Hunt, yeah.
So she's up there, and when I did the Rockport job all the way down back in January, she
Yeah.
said, would you come to my place? And I said, yes, but you need to go in through the bookings thing.
Yeah.
So she's up there as well.
Yeah, that just occurred to me because we were supposed to be in Rockport today, but it was impossible to do the visit. So I switched them to next Wednesday. And so next Wednesday next Wednesday we're like in Essex. That's not, but we're like right down the street. Look at Chester. He's going to chew on that now. Chester! He's going to chew on the lights.
You know, he's got a mouth problem.
Yes. So I should have let her know that we could do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But oh well. So we're still juggling a lot. But the I guess the good news is that people really want our services. So we will just continue onward. And I don't know. Lots of bricks to choose from. Only 4 days left. Yes, please, if you can buy us bricks, because as you know, that is our lifeline to what we do. So we need to continue raising money to keep the world going. Because the cost around here, if you think about it, we have roughly $2,800 in staffing, and then it's at least $1,500 in feeding all of these animals. And then gas prices and veterinary expenses and all that sort of stuff. It adds up to, the minimum of $5,000 a month is what we've been living on. And then all of the repairs that we've been doing on the property, I've been doing out of my own pocket. So, and that's going to run out. So
I think your horse is helping you.
my horse is not helping me. Yeah. So just so that we really need to get closer to the $5,000, unless I feel like I've been sitting around every day. I run in and I check to see if there's any news on the grants, but because I've applied for all these grants, take another shot at some more grants for I'm going to start the fall grant process. So, okay. And anything else to add?
No, it's hot.
It's
I'll
hot.
tell everybody about the weather.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
it's
my
hot.
favorite topic.
It's actually not that hot
Yes, it is.
at all.
It is.
It's a very, very pleasant day today.
It's not.
I don't know, what is it, 80 degrees?
It's been 86.
86 degrees.
It helps if you're not chasing a donkey, I suppose.
Yes. Oh, you bet you had to chase a donkey today.
Chase a donkey.
Yeah.
Chase him.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Less is more, though. All of the sanctuary animals that we've got now is the perfect amount. They're all being used, including Sunshine. I don't know if you saw the pictures for the past 2 days. Sunshine's been the horse that has been able to come out and safely interact with people. And she's so good that you can tie her foot to something.
Yeah, exactly.
And she'll stand there. Yeah.
And the good thing about Rocco going is that we were going to have to geld him.
Yeah, that's really,
That's
yeah,
about-
yeah.
that's a-
Rocco and Storm, what was that little?
Sterling.
Sterling. Yeah, that's the problem with it, because the expense of of gelding has skyrocketed, and we have one thing that we need to get gelded, and that's Percy Pig, and that's going to be very expensive. Not looking forward to
Yes,
doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So we didn't need anything more with testicles, I'm afraid.
Yeah, yes.
It's
So,
not we're adverse to testicles, it's just it
Yeah.
makes them happy.
yes, yeah. Well, the testicles make Percy, every once in a while, he'll go and have sex with a bucket, which is something that you
Which is
can
an
unsee.
An oddity and
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Percy problem.
It's a Percy problem. It's, ooh, yeah. I've talked about that on mail call, and I don't want it to be X-rated, but yeah, that's a problem. So,
And you know what? With Percy, you might need to put sun cream on him.
I bought sunblock, yeah.
Because he's quite sparse in the hair, isn't he?
Yeah, and also I put tick repellent on him all the time before I put him out, because the ticks go up into his privates. Okay, just to make sure my day is walk in this morning and have to deal with Carlene first thing, like she needs her coffee and the dogs need to go out and there's chaos, and she's like, and I think up in the balls, up by Percy's balls, there's a few ticks you need to get. I'm like, yay me, another day in my life. After I'm done pulling ticks, Judy and I pulled the ticks off of Percy's balls this morning.
That's lovely.
So yeah. Oh, there we go. We're back. So I think I'm going to go out and feed the horses and for the night, and we'll see you. Why does pig have to be gelded if there's no other pigs on the farm? That if you Google the aggressive, like some of the pigs can get aggressive, boy pigs, if you don't geld them.
Smell issue as well, isn't there?
I think it's fine, but there could be. Yeah.
He's still very young.
Yeah, he's still very young, but a lot of the ChatGPT will tell you about how bad pigs can be if you don't geld them. But he seems fine right now, but I just don't. Every once in a while he'll look funny at me and I tell him that no.
Yeah.
But he's been really good. He's been a really nice pig so far, so I'm a little reluctant to geld him, but it does, if you read, I think it's a good idea that we geld him, so that's on the list. I think that's all. Onward and upward. And Judy's retiring, and so this is Judy's last week. Funny thing is, I've been trying to schedule a retirement party, even though she's going to stay on it in an admin role, and kind of work from home role. I was going to have a retirement party for her. So
does that mean we could all go to Judy's house and get sandwiches and work from there as well?
Yes, we can all do that.
See, this is great.
Yeah, that would be peaceful.
That would be lovely.
She has a very normal house and a very normal husband. So her husband was coming to pick her up here. So I snuck down to the end of the driveway and waited for him to pull in. And so she couldn't see. I said I wanted his number so I could coordinate to have a surprise retirement party for Judy. And so his name's Chris. He's super nice. He's a retired pilot and he's normal. And so I was like, I stopped him in the driveway in his big fancy car. And I'm like, I wanted to get your number so that we can coordinate a retirement party for Judy. And he said, is Judy retiring? And I said, yeah. And he's like, when is Judy retiring? And I said, next week. And she didn't tell him.
Did she not?
No, she was going to surprise him. So I guess I blew that one. So, so anyways, and she doesn't want to party it, but so I blew it for him. One other thing I've noticed is there's bees coming. There's a lot of bees here.
It's the carpenter bees. They're solitary bees, and they just eat all the woodwork, but they don't form a nest. They just eat the woodwork, and you cannot kill them because they're impossible to kill, and they don't live in.
I can't. You know how you get rid of them? Did they sting you?
No.
Okay.
They're
just eating this thing that I've worked so hard to reconstruct.
Yeah, but they've been doing it for years.
Okay, so you know how you get rid of them?
No.
This is what I've discovered, is you turn the fan on and they all blow away.
Oh, that works.
So I'm going to get another fan.
That's actually good, because then you don't have to spray them with anything. But you honestly cannot get rid of them.
Yeah.
Because they don't live together. You'd have to get rid of them one at a time.
Because I was like, there's a net over there. I was like, maybe I could catch one at a time.
Well, you enjoy that, because it would be one at a time. And the other thing is, they don't sting.
Yeah, but they're flying around here. They make people nervous.
I tell you, they actually, if you run fast enough and you bolt one into your head, they're quite chunky.
Yeah, and they're always flying up here, and they make people nervous. But I realized today when the people were here,
and they sort of hover.
Yeah, they hover. I could easily just catch those with a net. But then where would I bring them? And if I bring them far away, would they come back?
Yes.
They probably just fly right back. There's another one. But when I turn the fan on, they all blow away.
Oh, I see.
So,
honestly, they're... and then they disappear. They'll only be here for a wee while, and then they'll disappear.
Yeah.
Die off.
And the whole place will crumble. Yeah, well, I don't see. They do have. They're around the shed there. They're around this building.
See this here? See that hole there? That's probably where they've been burrowing in.
Yeah.
They're actually quite destructive, unfortunately, but they
Yeah.
don't do anything bad. I don't think they're pollinators either. They're just,
Someone
just
said
clever.
something. They're carpenter bees.
Yeah.
Still
Don't know if you
have
can
them.
train them to build anything,
Yeah,
but
they're replying on yes. Wrap some paper bags and hang them around the area.
like that.
Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, that's a big one. Is that an
That's
active?
dead.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, the challenges of I didn't want to kill them because they're bees, and I don't think you're supposed to kill bees. So,
And they don't sting, so.
yeah. So, oh, we're back. Okay, so I think we're back. I'm gonna go back later today and read all your comments about these bees and see if you guys have a solution. And again, thank you to whoever notified me of Sunshine, and it shows how much we rely on the Goldie's Warriors to help us through maintaining all these animals, because as I was saying to someone earlier, horses wake up in the morning with either murder on their minds or suicide. They will find ways to do stupid things every day.
But look how calm she is now.
But look how calm she is.
She's
Yeah.
like, nom, nom,
Yeah.
nom.
It probably took her a long time to get her foot in that wire, but she managed to do it, and thank you for letting me know. So she's will live for another day. The fence
Excellent.
won't. That's just another thing to repair. So please buy your chicken bricks, and we'll see you tomorrow for mail call. Well, it's Elizabeth's turn, so Elizabeth will see you
Yes,
tomorrow.
I will see you
I probably owe you a mail call, so maybe I'll
That's
show
okay.
up too.
That's okay.
Okay, bye everyone.
Rain tomorrow.
Rain tomorrow? Oh, yay.
Hang on a minute.
Hold on, we've got to check this.
Rain. Please. Well, I thought there was rain coming, but you know I'm not very good with this weather. It changes on me. What's it doing tomorrow? It's not going to be 84. It is, 65 and rainy.
Oh, and Friday it's rainy too.
Rainy. And then look at Saturday, heavy rain.
Oh,
And then look at Monday and Tuesday,
rain. I
And
could,
then 81, 85. That's ridiculous.
you know, back when I had a real job, it used to bum me out when it rained on the weekends. But now that I don't have a real job, I just work every day. It doesn't matter.
Difference,
It's like all it means is I'm going to get wet
is it
today.
your grass seed is going to be watered?
Yes. I'll walk you up and get these little guys in because they're having too much fun. Well, actually, Chester's getting the piece of the lawn I can't get with the lawnmower, so I'll leave him be. See that little? It's too much of an angle, and I'm always afraid I'm going to tip over it. So he's on it. Oh, now he's given up. Yeah, that's a good use of a big horse. So. All right, so I'll just let this run for a few more. Well, I walk Elizabeth up and continue to let you guys view
I'm
the
going
world
to go
here.
and rescue the meat that I was defrosting outside.
Oh. You
So-
keep telling me that you're domestic, but I don't believe it.
I'm trying very hard.
She's so pretty. She's so
She is.
pretty.
Right, I'll see
Sunshine.
you later.
Okay, I'm just gonna admire Sunshine. Thank you for your help. Glad you were home. She's a good girl.